So, if you've made it this far, you've probably thought, what the fuck does this guy do? Like, how on earth is this guy making this amount of money by being an absolute fucking degenerate? No, I don't do monk mode or anything like that. I think it's gay as fuck, really. I'm an absolute degenerate. You know, I drink, I party, I do other stuff, right? And I have a blast, right? And I'm literally living the life that every other ad for high ticket portrays. Like, every ad portrays, take calls wherever you want, whenever you want. And I'm literally doing that. Okay, now, the thing is, though, it was not easy. You've got to be prepared to work. You've got to be a bit of a fucking savage. And you can be a degenerate and a savage at the same time. Okay? And I didn't just walk into this industry. Okay? I didn't just walk into high ticket, make 10K in my first month, and then just continuously go up and up and up and up and up. No. So what I thought I'd do in this video is actually explain my story and exactly how I got from where I was to, you know, where I am today. Okay? So in order to do that, let me take you back. So I don't know if you can tell by my accent, I am English. I'm from the north of England. Very, very, you know, working class kind of family, right? I don't come from, you know, a lot of money, but I do come from a great family. Okay, and I always knew that I was destined for something. I didn't quite know what it was. Okay, and when I was about 11, 12 years old, I actually got into magic. So I became a very, very good magician. That's no word of a lie. I was a multiple award-winning magician, and I was doing that and I loved it, but then I had to start doing it a lot to make, you know, good money, and I lost my passion for it, to be honest. I lost that kind of drive, right? And then I got into door-to-door sales as my first job. I didn't actually know it was door-to-door sales. I thought it was a marketing job. And then I started knocking doors and I was like, oh shit, this is door-to-door sales. But I actually got very good at it. I became the #1 rep in the UK for the company I worked for. Consistently, you know, back-to-back months being #1, but the commission was dog shit. And when I say dog shit, I mean it was like £20, which is like $25 per sale. So I used to have to do like between 5 and 10 sales a day just to actually make ends meet. And then what ended up happening was I was doing that for 2 years and I just got tired of it. And I wasn't making the money I wanted to, but I was still trying to make it work. Okay? Then dreams of wanting something bigger started to diminish, right? It started to diminish and I started to settle, basically. I started to settle and something happened with somebody who's very close to me. He's my dad. And my dad was always my biggest supporter, you know, growing up. Never wanted me to do anything kind of traditional. Really, he always knew that I was destined for more. And he ended up getting ill, and he's still alive though, don't worry, this isn't like a sob story. But it made me realize that time really is short. And anything can happen at any point. And I didn't want something to happen to my dad and him not actually seeing me achieve what he always knew that I was capable of. So I invested all the money I had into high ticket sales. I was working a 9 to 5 because I transitioned from door to door into corporate sales. I transitioned I put every penny I had into a mentorship. Initially, I did fucking dog shit. I got a role for the first 3-4 months. I don't think I made like more than $500, right? But I had my job to supplement it, so it was okay. And then all of a sudden it clicked. All of a sudden what I learned was that I don't need to try and be another sales. I don't need to try and be another fucking Jeremy Minor. But like, all I needed to do was be myself. I started being myself on sales calls. I met one of my mentors who I'm actually here with in Costa Rica. And he was the one that really kind of directed me on becoming myself on calls. And I ended up hitting my first 10K month. And then I hit it again the next month. And I hit 12K. And then 15. And then 20. My top month was 28K. Plus a couple of other things that ended up taking us to over 30 for that month. And then consistently, you know, around about the 20K a month mark. And now I get to come to places like this. I get to enjoy life the way it was intended. Because to me, there's no point making 20, 30, 40, 50k a month if you don't even have the time to have one of these with your fucking boys. And that's just the way I think. That's the way I've always thought. That's the way I always will think. So yeah, my advice for getting into this industry, besides from buying my course, obviously, is do not believe that it's fucking easy, because it's not. You see a lot of people portraying this kind of life. Like, yeah, I'm living this. It took me a long fucking time to get this. This did not come the first month of me investing in a program. Right? So if that's what you want, like, I'm not the guy for you. Go to Shelby Sap or someone else to scam you for that shit. Right? Because that's not me. But if you actually want to achieve something more, basically, if you know that you're meant for more, stop fucking settling for less. Okay? If that's of interest to you, let me know. Give me a message on Instagram, DGen Closer, and we can go from there and see if there's a possible way that, I can help you get to where you want to go. And if you don't want to do that, like, I don't give a fuck. Like, that's fine. But, yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate you giving this the time. And, yeah, on to the next one.